We have traveled all over Kenya to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the help they need to improve their farms,
get better yields,
and increase profits.
We will see how farmers from across the region can benefit from our expert advice
and learn from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experiences as they shape up their shambas.
Karibu to the Shamba Shape Up Safari.
Hello and welcome
to Shamba Shape Up.
Today we're in Busia County. We are visiting Crescent, Joya.
Crescent owns an agrovet shop, and among other things, he sells maize seeds.
He uses part of his shamba as a demo plot, so farmers can learn what maize varieties to use in this area.
Let's see what he's found out.
And whether we can offer any help.
Let's go.
Crescent is married to Evelyn. They have 5 children, 3 in primary school. Let's go and meet them.
Nice, yeah.
Nice homestead.
Crescent.
Evelyn.
Good to see you.
We are here.
Welcome.
Show us your shamba.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
Hey.
Our farmers grow bananas.
They are big maize farmers with 2 granaries.
And with no electricity and a big family, they have 3 small solar lights.
Wow. Crescent and Evelyn, A very organized homestead, cheerful children. But we always say in life, there must be problems here and there. It cannot all be smooth.
So Evelyn, what challenges are you facing?
Lack of enough light for me in the kitchen and for the children to do work.
So you need more light.
I need more light.
Good. Crescent, what challenges are you having?
In the use of the fertilizers and the diseases that occur in some crops.
When you see us here, you know things are working well.
Yes, we'll work with you and our experts and make sure that you are shaped up.
Thank you.
Good. I think right now we better get started.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
Thank you.
Let's pitch the tent and get ready for work.
Carol.
Yes, Tony.
Crescent Shamba is doing well, but he could still do with some help.
And we have experts who are going to help him do exactly that.
D-Light have an upgraded lighting system.
And Mavuno have a fertilizer for maize.
First, I'm going to see how we can stop MLND.
And I'm going to see how we can choose the best seeds to grow.
Okay, so see you later, Carol.
Later, Tony.
Our first expert today is Rose from Crop Nuts. Crescent is an excellent maize farmer, but he's had some problems in the past with MLND, maize lethal necrosis, a lethal virus that resulted in Kenya losing 10% of its total maize crop in 2015.
I had it some times back, whereby 2.5 acres was killed or died or rotted with all this disease called lethal necrosis disease.
What exactly is it?
The maize lethal necrosis disease is caused by 2 viruses. When they affect the plants on their own, they have no problem. You can harvest some crop. But when they come together, they kill the crop.
So how did your maize look like?
It was tasseling. When the disease attacked it, it just dried up, it rotted, and it just wilted, and everything went down.
What does a farmer do once they detect their maize has been infected by this disease?
First and foremost is to do a test on the crop and to confirm whether you have the maize chlorotic motor virus. Then from there, what you need to do is to uproot the crop which is affected so that it doesn't spread to the other crops.
Is there a way this disease can be cured?
No, since we don't have cure for viruses, the only thing we can do is preventing it from coming to the...
How do we prevent it then?
Okay, the first thing that we have to do is to ensure that we do crop rotation, so we don't plant maize after maize in the same field. And one thing we have to remember, we have other host plants which are not only maize. We have the sorghum, we have the millet, and even the grasses which are around. So any grass family plant will be affected by the same disease. So we have to be very careful. We have to make sure we have weed control in and around the farm, that we don't have grasses around. The other thing is we have to ensure that the seeds we are using for planting is certified. They have been tested and proven to be disease-free, because the seeds can also bring in the problem. And then the other thing that we do, we always mistake, is we feed the maize which is affected to the animals, and we bring the manure back to the field, we bring back the disease. So those are the major ways that we can control the disease.
So, remember to avoid getting MLND. Practice crop rotation. Avoid planting other cereals nearby. Remove weeds. Use certified seed. Do not feed affected crops to animals. To test for MLND on the farm, use a bioreba kit, which you can get from Crop Nuts. It's important to do the test when the maize is green. Follow the instructions that come with the test kit. If you do not want to do the test on the farm, send a sample of maize leaf to Daktari wa Udongo and they'll send you back the results. Crescent grows over 2 acres of maize, but is also a serious banana grower. So we wanted Rose, our expert from Crop Nuts, to also check to see if there were any problems here. And just as well, our crop nut expert has discovered the bananas are badly infected by nematodes. Now, Rose, what exactly are nematodes?
Okay, these are very small worms. You can't see them by your naked eyes. You need a microscope to see them.
How then can a farmer tell that his bananas are affected by nematodes?
Looking at the plants, how do they look? Are they stunted? Are they growing healthy as the others or not? So most of the time, nematodes cause stunting in the plants. The other thing that you can see, the leaves will be yellowing. Those are the two major things that you can see. But from looking at those two, you cannot be sure that you have nematodes. So you have to send your soil around the roots of the plants for testing, for the count of the nematodes for you to confirm.
So a soil test is important?
Yes, because from there we can know which type of nematodes we have and give the correct recommendations.
How can Crescent control nematodes?
Okay, there are several ways of controlling the nematodes. The first one that you have to do is to ensure that you crop rotate. Don't plant the same crop on the same field. So if you have been having bananas here for a certain time, change to another crop. The second one is to add manure, because in manure you find the good nematodes alone. So the good nematodes, when you add them to the soil, they will eat the bad nematodes which are already in the soil. Mm-hmm. The third one is to use the nematicides which are available in the market.
You say we have to do some crop rotation, and this bananas is not a short-term crop whereby you can just rotate today, tomorrow, short rain or long rain.
I know that. So it is like if you have it for 5 years, the next time you have to remove it, because there's a time they decline in production. You can't have them in the same field if there's decline in yield, so you have to do the rotation to another crop which is more yielding.
Even a long time ago, our parents used to do the same, because when they see this one returned, they always change the farm from the other one to another farm so that to continue having the bananas.
Yeah, they were
so it is the same.
Yes. So we have to ensure that we crop rotate so that we reduce the population of the nematodes which are in the soil.
Crescent also leases a maize field in Nakuru, and this has done really well. We wanted to find out the secret of Crescent's success. Wow, this field of maize is looking really good.
I can't believe this. Noel, have you seen the maize cobs?
They're actually very big.
Quite big.
Yes.
So, Crescent, how much yield do you get from this particular plot?
I do get 20 bags in an acre.
20 bags?
Yes.
You can feed your family and still get some money to put in the pocket?
Of course.
That is quite good. So how did you get this far?
I use a Mbegu Choice tool.
Mbegu Choice?
Yes.
Noel?
Yes, please.
What is Mbegu Choice?
Mbegu Choice is an online tool that we specifically developed for Kenyan farmers. Mm-hmm. It can be used by agro dealers, it can be used by extension officers, and it helps a farmer get information that is specific to his county, mm-hmm. specific to his farm location, and for any of the 18 crops that we have on Mbegu Choice.
Ah, so Joya, you've been using Mbegu Choice.
Yes.
And has it been helping you in your farm?
It has been helping me in my farm, mm-hmm. and also in my agrovet.
How is it helping you in your agrovet?
I use Mbegu Choice to do my orders and also do demonstration in my farm.
Crescent is a farmer but also works as an agro dealer. When customers ask him for advice on choosing seeds, he gets the latest information from an online tool called Mbegu Choice.
For him, as an agro dealer, he will teach farmers that these are the varieties that I have with me now. That is the way they are in the field, and you can come and see. And for example, like this particular variety, if you look at it, let me just open it a bit so that you can see, it's actually well filled.
Yeah.
And if it were a farmer who would come just to see from the agro dealer shop, I will straight away ask Crescent, what variety is this?
Yes.
Because the size of the cob is actually good. It is a big cob.
Very big.
And this one means that as a farmer, if I want to harvest as much as possible,
Yes.
I will only go to Crescent because he has the right seed.
Is it only maize that you can access through Mbegu Choice, or the other crops also?
We decided that we look at all the staple food crops. And that includes maize, beans, cassava, cowpea, sorghum, millet. There are like 18 crops that a farmer can choose from.
We need to know the step by step. We need to see it actually happening.
Sure.
We can do that,
Yeah.
Crescent? Noel, let's
Yeah.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
I can't wait to see how this works. A smartphone app that teaches you about the right certified seed varieties for the location of your shamba and also helps you learn about new varieties. It sounds like it might just be what our farmers need.
So if you have a smartphone, what you do, you will go to Google and then type in Mbegu Choice.
Yes, I can see it.
So the next thing you do is you click on Mbegu Choice. That is your selection. And the first thing that you will see is to select a language. We've developed it in both English and Kiswahili.
Oh, good. Okay.
So the first question is where your county is located.
Yes.
So once I select Busia, I will scroll and go to the second question. Which ecological zone is your farm on? Crescent's farm is in a mid-altitude area. So I select mid-altitude, and then the next question is which crop am I looking for? Let's select maize hybrid. Now we are on a page that shows results of maize hybrid from a mid-altitude farm in Busia. And we want Crescent to decide what is that unique thing that he wants about this maize that he's going to select.
So Crescent,
Early maturity.
early maturity.
So we'll select on early maturity.
Huh?
When you click on early maturity, the initial results are reduced to 8. So it's only 8 varieties that are short rain season varieties and that are early maturing varieties.
Okay.
And so from that, he'll be able to choose what he wants. And then finally, you'll also see, does this variety have some specific attribute? For example, there's one here that I can see that is resistant to the so-called striga pest,
Yes.
which is a very serious weed that results into yield losses. And so this is what Mbegu Choice is all about, to give the farmer more decision-making ability, that they can go to an agro dealer and ask for a specific variety.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Noel.
you're welcome.
To our farmers at home, use Mbegu Choice to access information on how to get the right seed to plant in your particular region. When you plant the right seed, it all amounts to better yield.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Wow. So, we've learned about how to avoid diseases that can destroy your whole crop.
And we've also learned how to select the best seeds to grow in your particular area.
But on this Shamba, Crescent is a real expert.
And we've asked him to share his top tip for farming.
I'm a farmer as well as agro dealer. I plant certified seeds and I recommend my farmers, I sell them certified seeds for higher yields. This maize I planted 3 years ago and is still in good condition and is certified seed.
So what do you think, Caro?
Very wise indeed. Use certified seeds for better yield.
Coming up after the break.
How choosing the right fertilizer can increase yield.
And a solar-powered television. Welcome back.
To Shamba Shape Up.
We are in Busia and we are visiting farmer Crescent Joya,
We've seen how to avoid diseases in maize like MLND.
and how a phone app can help you select the perfect seed.
But we also want to find out how to improve your soil by selecting the right kind of fertilizer. So, no time to waste.
Let's get to work.
We are not finished with the maize yet. I want to find out how using a targeted fertilizer can help our farmer increase his yield even more. So, I invited an expert from Mavuno to tell us why soil acidity is bad for cereal crops and why a good balance of nutrients is so important. Maybe you start us off by explaining to us what exactly is acidity in the soil.
When the soil is acidic, there will be no available essential nutrients in the soil, which are very important to the crop growth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how can a farmer like Crescent here detect acidity in his crops?
Through observation. When a farmer looks at his or her crops, there are some color variation, there's a retarded growth. That is a very good indication that the soil is acidic. And also, scientifically, you can use the soil test.
Now, how can Mavuno help farmers fight acidity?
Now, Mavuno fertilizer is the best fertilizer in curbing the soil acidity, whereby the combination of Mavuno fertilizer helps the soil to achieve the better required essential elements that are useful to the crop. Mavuno fertilizer has specific fertilizer for specific crops. Yeah. Mavuno planting is applied during planting, and Mavuno top dressing is applied during top dressing. Now, Mavuno planting has 10-26-10, that is the NPK 10-26-10, plus 11 more trace elements. These 11 trace elements helps the crop to obtain the best nutritive value from the soil. Now, this fertilizer also adds the yield by more than 30% when you use it.
Traditional fertilizers feed only the plant and damage the soil. Mavuno fertilizers have added benefits of secondary nutrients and micronutrients, which are beneficial to the crop and the soil and guarantees a good yield. Maybe you take us step by step how to apply the Mavuno maize.
The Mavuno planting is applied during planting.
Dig holes 15 centimeters deep. Put 1 teaspoon of Mavuno fertilizer in each hole. Cover the fertilizer with some soil. Put 2 seeds on top of the soil, but not touching the fertilizer. Cover the seeds with soil.
Now, 1 acre, you can use 75 kg of Mavuno planting. Mavuno top dressing is used 45 days after germination.
Dig around the crop where the maize is knee-high. Sprinkle a teaspoon of Mavuno top dressing fertilizer inside. Cover the fertilizer with soil.
What about those people who have small land?
Packaging of Mavuno is in different quantities. We have the 1 kg package. This can be used at your kitchen garden and also can be used during a small planting of maybe for your maize. You can use Mavuno of 1 kg.
Mavuno comes in 5-pack sizes. Apart from the 1 kilo size, there is also 10 kilogram pack, a 12.5 kilogram pack, a 25 kilogram pack, and a 50 kilogram pack.
So it cuts across all categories of farmers.
Apart from maize, do you have any other fertilizer for other crops like bananas?
Mavuno fertilizer is crop specific. We have Mavuno for maize, like you are seeing, and also we have Mavuno banana. We also have Mavuno for other crops.
Where can I get these Mavuno fertilizers?
Well, as a farmer, you can get Mavuno fertilizer from the nearby stockists. There are all over. That is the agrovets, which are very much available. And as an agro dealer, you can get the Mavuno fertilizer from the distributors. We have distributors. Then they are always available across the country.
Howdy, Evelyn. My last expert today is Anne from Delight. She's come to see how Crescent's wife Evelyn has been getting on with her Delight solar lanterns. Crescent sells Delight products in his agrovet, so they both know about solar lights. But what they don't know is that D-Light has bought out a very exciting system. It's a big upgrade on what they have now. Let's see what they think of it.
We've actually brought some very good solutions to this family.
Wow.
We see they've been using our D-Light products already. So we just came to acknowledge and appreciate what they've been doing so far.
Good.
They've been our partners for a very long time, and we thought we should also give them something better.
Wow, that is nice.
Maybe Mr. Crescent, I can ask you, how long have you been using D-Light, and what were you using before you got the D-Light?
I've been using kerosene, and 3 years ago, I changed and I'm using D-Light.
Have you seen any changes? What's your experience so far?
I saved money, and also the problem of eyes on children reading is not there.
And that's very good, because that's actually what our products do. So now what we've brought today is something even bigger and better and more special. It's a D30 solar home system. It comes with 3 different bulbs for you, and you have also an option of adding a 4th bulb. And it comes with a battery. With the battery, you're able to power 4 different bulbs. So all you do is connect the bulb to one of these pots, and I'll let her press once. You just press one time. It lights up, then another time. And now this is even brighter. And the 3rd time, you put it off.
Okay.
So the good thing is you can put these in different rooms in the house, and so you're able to do different things at the same time. All right? And now you have something you can carry with you, which is a solar-powered torch. Okay. So I'll let you test this. And you can press the button. It's bright.
Very bright.
Yes, and you can put it in your pocket.
Thank you.
So anywhere you're going now, you're safe. So we also have a very special gift. I know you leave Madam Evelyn sometimes when you're going to the market, so I don't know if this should be for her or it should be for you. But it's a solar-powered radio, a very powerful radio. You can get some news, and you're also able to have a flash disk or even use an SD card. There's FM. You can listen to Shamba.We on radio. Let's see if we can listen to something. So you see there's a radio. And also the good thing with the solar radio is that it has a clock. And you're also able to set an alarm on the same radio. So it has so many things that you can do with it. And we have a charging cable. There's a space here that you connect it to a USB. And now you're able to charge different types of phones. You can charge your radio. Maybe we can test with Madam Evelyn's phone. So all these are powered by a solar panel. So you connect this to your roof, and this is connected now to your battery. And it is this battery now that's going to store all the energy, and you're able to use for your bulbs, and you're able to charge your phone, your radio, and your torch.
Anne, is it affordable? Can you afford it?
It's very affordable. We make it very affordable for you. So you pay a very minimal deposit, and then you're able to pay either daily or weekly or monthly, depending on your ability.
This payment of daily, weekly, how do I pay it?
Oh, no, paying is very, very easy. I've seen you have a phone, so we only use your phone to make the payment, and the instructions are very clear here. So we use M-Pesa, so it's very easy for you.
This very nice.
Very nice information. Thank you very much, Anne.
And we forgot a very big surprise that we brought for Mr. Crescent and Miss Evelyn.
There's a surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something right in front of you, and I would like you to turn it around.
Wow.
Yes. So now D-Light not only brings you light, charging, and hearing, that is a radio, we're also bringing you a digital TV that is also powered by the power of the sun. Wow. And it comes with a 2-year warranty as well. And now you're able to watch Shamba.We.
Thank you very much, Anne. With the D30 solar home system, you not only save money, you save time. And other than that, you have total entertainment. You have a radio, you have a television. What more could you ask for?
Well, we'd better get the D30 system installed. We asked Shamba.We's master builder, Caris, to get everything put up. The solar panel on the roof, the lights in the ceiling, the switch on the wall. And last but not least,
the TV on. Just in time to watch Shamba shape up. All in a day's work. Oh, what a day. It has been a long day, but I must say very productive, Tony.
Very productive.
That's to us, but I don't know what they are thinking.
I have enough light in my kitchen and my children to do their work.
Wow.
I'm happy.
We are
Very
also
happy. I can see that. I can see that. When you're happy, we are all happy.
Definitely.
Crescent.
I've learned a lot about MLND and also certified seeds and fertilizers to be used.
Good. You too can learn a lot by making use of our call center.
This year, I had a good potato crop. I even harvested twice as much as I did last season. All this because I followed the weekly tips from iShamba. And the best thing is, they're free. If you want these tips, SMS the word JOIN to 21606.
So, are you going to be calling us?
Yes.
Very well.
Make use of that call center with questions and anything you need answered.
Most of the time.
Nice one.
Well, Caro, our work here is done, so
We move on to the next Shamba.
see you in the next Shamba.
Hey, Tony, I think we should be going to the next Shamba.
Caro, what would you say if I gave you 1 acre of land here and told you to make money? What would you grow?
1 acre here. I would put fish there, ducks, apples here. Honestly, I would lose my head.
Caro, don't lose your head. 4 young farmers have been picked from Kenya and Tanzania. We've provided them with expert advice, shown them how to do a soil test, find markets, where to get loans, and also how to do budgets. And they each choose what to grow in their acre of land and what livestock to keep. And whoever makes more money out of their 1 acre of land wins an acre back home.
What?
Yes!
Wow, that is so great.
So great indeed. Don't lose the plot. Coming soon on Citizen Television.